boys and girls. It's Mrs. Henson. How are you? We are going to do another planting today. Last week we planted our lima bean in the bag. This week we're going to do an even bigger planting with a different type of seed. I know we have been learning and reading about all different types of seeds. So I want to show you that we are going to plant some grass seed today. So I have a little cup here. And I know your teacher has one of these little cups for you. We call it a Dixie cup. Go ahead and take your Dixie cup, and you're going to need a couple of scoops of soil. I already have some soil in this cup. You may have to go and get a scoop of soil out of your teacher's container. At home, you should have a little bag of soil. Mrs. Henson, I sent home a bag of soil with you last week. It was a clear bag with black soil inside. So you're going to need that to put inside of your cup. You don't need to fill it all the way up. I would fill it at least halfway or maybe a little over half. Doesn't have to be filled to the top at all. This small amount will do. So I'll go ahead and let you get what you need to get your soil in your cup. You can go ahead and pause and get your soil. Okay, so if you're back, that means you have your soil in your cup. So now the seeds that we are going to plant are called grass seeds. There are these green seeds in here. If you're at home, you should have another bag with green seeds inside. Mrs. Henson sent those home last week, the green seeds. Go ahead and sprinkle those green seeds inside of your soil. Sprinkle it in your soil. So right here, you'll see that it's sitting right on top. I'm going to sprinkle a tiny bit more. You'll see it sitting right on top. Whoops. Knock my cup over. There you go. So what I'm going to do, and this is the gross part, boys and girls, put your finger down in here and mix it all up. I'm going to take my finger. That's right. I'm going to get my finger dirty in the soil. Yes, I am. Because that's what planting is all about. Getting your fingers and hands dirty in the earth or the soil. You know our vocabulary word? Soil or earth, that's what we're digging in. So go ahead and get your seeds all mixed up in that soil. So look at mine. It was sitting right on top, and now it's not anymore. I went and sprinkled them all around. I stirred it, sort of, with my finger. Yes, my finger is gross and dirty, but that is part of gardening, people. It's not going to stay clean. Once we're all done, we can wash it. So distribute or hand out your seeds all through that soil. I'll wait for you to do that. If your teacher has a spoon for you to stir it with, that's fine. But I prefer fingers getting dirty. It's getting the grit of the earth. Okay, and then our last step for making sure that these seeds will grow, we know that plants, from our reading, we know that plants to grow, they need water. They have to have water because they're a living thing, and all living thing needs water. So in this cup, I have some water. I'm not going to pour in a whole ton so it's drowning, but I'm going to put in a couple drops. 2 or 3 drops. Make sure the water gets down in there. It soaks down to the bottom. Make sure those seeds get something to drink because they're thirsty. Okay, there you go. Now what I'm going to do with mine, boys and girls, and you at home can do this too. I sent home some googly eyes. So if you have some googly eyes, I'm going to go ahead and glue my googly eyes right onto this cup. And I'm not even going to tell you why. No, I'm not. I'm just going to glue them on here and leave it like this. And when you see what happens, you are going to crack up laughing. So here I go. I glued one eye on. I used my glue stick. Glued another eye. If you have liquid glue, you can. I saw some friends took their eyes and put it on a pumpkin. Take them off. Put them on here. This is what I want you to have your eyes for. If you do not have googly eyes, boys and girls, go ahead and use a marker or a crayon and draw some eyes on there. You definitely want to put some eyes on this cup because you are going to see what happens once it grows. You are going to crack up laughing. Oh, my eye fell off, so I'm putting it back on again. Wow, this eye just does not want to stick for me. What is your problem? I'm going to try it one more time. You go ahead and glue or draw your eyes on. Glue or draw your eyes on. There, it's stuck there. I tried a new spot. So now it looks just like this. My cup has 2 eyes, and I've got seeds in there and water. So I know the last thing that a plant needs to grow is sunlight. So I'm going to go pick up my plant, and I'm going to go put it next to my window in my classroom so that it has plenty of sunlight. And I'm going to check on this plant every day. I am so excited to see it starting to grow. You go place yours by the sunlight as well.